Salutations and welcome to the Peroixde the Hatch update. Now, as you can see, I'm wearing something that you probably haven't seen before, or if you have, you've seen it probably yesterday. I'm a day late to this, I do apologise, I wasn't very well yesterday, so I'm here now, and I'm going to tell you the full guide on pretty much, how to get every single egg, because I've spent about the last 3 hours, and I have all the eggs. I have all 8. You've got Almighty, Grimjow, Hogyeku, Hollow, Con, Mimos, Vasto, and Visit. Out of all of them, the best looking one is by far Almighty. 100%, it's the one that I'm wearing now. This also gives you a passive called Lucky Dodge. I think it's like a 1% chance that you can just dodge anything in the game. Like, perfect dodge, which is crazy. And then, this is quite good for strength users. This is okay for hybrids, but then you've got Vasto Egg, which is just better. Then you've got Visit Egg, then you've got Con Egg, then Hogyeku Egg, which would have been good if it didn't do -10 vitality. Anyway, I'm going to show you a few spawn locations. I'm not going to show you all of them, because there's about, I think, nearly 40 or 50 locations. So I'm going to just go through a few of them, and then I'm going to explain on how to get all of the eggs for this update. Right, I will start from PSK's house, because if you're a new player watching this, you're not really going to know your way around the map. But if you are new here, please like, subscribe. I do builds, so if you want to get into this game, I do builds that you can have a look at, and all sorts of stuff. Tier list videos, builds videos, blah blah. I'll stop yipping along anyway. I'm super close to 10k, so if we can get 10k, that'd be amazing. Anyway, so a few locations in Katakura, which is the main city that you're spawning. You want to start from here and just make your way over down the road, take a right, and then through here, Shinji-Kuts, you will find an egg, potentially. It's not guaranteed spawn, but you will find an egg over here, sat right here. That would be the first spawn. And for your next spot, just outside Shinji-Kuts, you want to keep going down here, go down here, past Sickle's Chicken, or McDonald's or whatever, go down past this road, straight between these houses, and there should be another egg spawn right here. Once you get to a certain distance, it will just automatically tell you where it is with a pointer. It should look something like this, like that. So that will tell you pretty much where it is. Now for the next spot, it's quite a distance, so you can make it easier by actually teleporting there. If you want to come back out, go straight down, keep going straight, keep going straight. You will get to a bus stop right here, interact with this bus stop, press travel, and then you want to go to hospital, because I'm going to put you in hospital if you don't subscribe. And then once you're out from the hospital, just over here in this little top donator area, just behind this NPC, you can find another one that spawns here. This is how I got all my eggs, and just to let you know as well, once you get an egg, it's client-sided, so you can only get one per account. So if you have alt accounts, you're going to need to use them if you want more than one egg. Some of them you can't trade as well, some of them you have to drop. But pretty much, to be honest, what I did is I just stayed here, swapped accounts, swapped servers, server hopped, and then if there was one behind there, drop down, pick it up, and that's it. Now, okay, so I was going to show other places that you can find them, like in London and etc. But most of the people that are going to be here for eggs are going to be here because they're new, and they won't have access to Soul Society, London, and Los Natchez. So pretty much the important places are here. Another thing as well, just from here, another one can actually spawn behind. Another one can spawn behind this area right here, just behind the desk. So keep an eye out for that. Again, once you get to a certain distance, like let's say there were one behind there, once you get to a certain distance it should pop up like that, and it will point to where the egg is, and then obviously you just want to follow it and it will be right there. Other than that, something quickly that I want to say, is these eggs are actually quite decent. I'll show you what they look like now. So first we have the almighty egg, by far one of my favorites, matches my fit as well. It gives a passive called Lucky Dodge, where I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm sure Mudok will probably end up correcting me. I think it's a 1% chance to dodge practically anything in the game. Then you have the Grimjar egg, which looks alright. I know my hair ID kind of covers it, but this really good for strength, 12 vitality, 12 strength, quite good. Then we have the Hargeku egg, which gives minus 10 vitality and 30 spirit. Just looks like a purple egg, but if you actually zoom in, you actually get to see the Hargeku inside. Now, it looks absolutely nothing like the actual Hargeku, which is a shame really, because if it actually looked like that, then inside of it, then it would be, you know, far better. But that's the Hargeku egg. Then we have the Hollow egg, which gives you Hollow Fiend, 8 vitality, 8 spirit, and 8 strength. Good for like Vastolode builds. Not my favourite one. Don't really see how it even counts as an egg. It's an egg without a bottom. But yeah, then we've got Hollow egg. Then we have Con egg, which is a good looking one. I don't mind it actually, it's funny. Which is Con from the anime. Gives 30 agility, 30 Rietsu, and 10% Rietsu regen. Then we have probably my second favourite, the Mimos egg, which gives 12 vitality and 12 strength. Again, same as the Grimjar one. This one looks really cool. It's a Menos with a balaclava. You cannot tell me this looks peak at all. You know, you got a long Menos nose, you can go touch tips with someone. It just looks cool overall. Then we have the Vasto egg, which is really good for hybrid builds. Since it's 10 vitality, 10 strength, and 10 spirit with Hollow Fiend as well. If you're new and you don't know what Hollow Fiend is, it pretty much hollows won't attack you. They'll look at you like one of them. Again, you can't really see it because of the hair ID, but honestly, this one's kind of cool, and I will most likely use this one on my Vastolode slot. Then, last but not least, we have Visit egg, which is minus 30 vitality, 25 strength, and 25 spirit. And it looks like this, not bad, you know, you get a glowing eye, looks quite cool. But honestly, if you're going to use this, just use real chicken egg instead. You get PvE damage, you get a funny little chat text, you get Hollow Fiend, it's less vitality, and same stats. So, overall, quite a good update, I like it. I'm very surprised Peroixde got added to the hatch. It just doesn't seem right. Another thing as well, there are 8 eggs. There is no secret egg from what I know of. There has not been any announcement anywhere about some godly secret egg. I very doubt there is. I could be wrong, but there's a 90% chance that there is no godly secret egg. So once you have these eggs, that's it, you're done, that's the event done. There's nothing else. So again, there are only 8 eggs. There is no more. Don't let other people lie to you. Only take information from reliable sources. Other than that, one thing I want to say, obviously, I don't need these. These are useless to me, especially when I have 3 of them. So, if you want these, then join my Discord down in the description below. We're so close to 2,000 members in the Discord as well. I host monthly giveaways for server boosters, channel members, and just random giveaways for normal members every now and then. So feel free to join. Obviously you don't have to, but you know, if you want free items, go ahead. I'm quite stacked. So other than that, like, subscribe. I'm very so close to 10k. It would mean the world to me if we could reach that. It would be amazing. Other than that, enjoy the update and enjoy the rest of your day. Have a wonderful day now wherever you are, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.